Oh, I know I deserve better. I know I do. I'm just not gonna I'm sick of putting up with his bullshit and his fucking, he's got this on me, he's got that on me. Oh, that's what I was trying to get at. When he's like, when he makes it impossible to try to defend the bullshit that he's accusing me of, he'll be like, oh, I got this on you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, let me see it. And he's like, no, because then it just automatically disappears once I show it. What are you even saying? You sound like you're fucking on drugs. Like, you sound like a tweaker. I do have 3 dogs. 2 are mine. Oh, because he thinks I'm doing shit on my phone. He blew it up. You're damn right I'm a good woman. Motherfucking right. He just flipped recently. I thought things were better. They were at one point. I don't feel sorry for him. He's my husband. I married him. So just because, like, we're fucking going through shit doesn't mean I fucking don't love him or care about him. He might think that I fucking hate him, but that's not the case. I don't know who that is, Courtney. I'm not in the mood right now. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just at the point now where I'm just like, I don't fucking care. Like, I have no more tears to shed. I'm on that. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you had shit, if these stupid...
So firstly, this is part 1 of my response video to this. The first thing I want to say about this is the fact that I don't know how so many people out there enable this girl and say half the stuff they say when I expose her. Frankly, I don't give a fuck because it just boosts my algorithm, but it's literally just listening to it is cringy. So as many of you know, I'm not going to say all of you, but a few of you already know what this girl did behind her husband's back. Another source who is kind enough to go on a live and talk about it too. Another source who happens to be the fiance of Ashley's husband's son. No, I will not give any names. If you know, you know. Another source literally opened up Ashley's tablet and found a bunch of stuff that she was hiding from her husband. And this source was kind enough to spread that information to Eric while they were on vacation. I would just say straight up, once again, she's lying through her teeth and making herself out to be a victim. She knows how to do damage mentally to somebody, but she doesn't know how to face the consequences of when they react. She doesn't know how to face her own wrongdoings when something happens because of her wrongdoings that she caused upon this person, aka her husband. I'm just tell you right now, straight up, from my own experience, when my husband does something not so nice, he apologizes. He takes full-on accountability. Like, compared to all my exes and shit, oh my god, he's an angel. I'm not saying that he don't have his shit, every couple does. But the thing is that my husband is now in therapy. My husband attends therapy. For us. For himself. The thing that I really appreciate about my husband is the fact that when I say, you hurt my feelings, you shouldn't have treated me that way, you shouldn't have done this, he literally not only apologizes, but he gives me time to accept it, to feel it, and he doesn't just push me to move forward like, oh, you're still on that? Oh, that's in the past now. You shouldn't talk about that no more. He not only validates me and my feelings, but he respects the fact that I am my own individual and I have to go through all of my emotions. I won't just say, sorry, thank you for apologizing and I'm over it. No, it doesn't work like that. Human emotions do not work like that. And there is a such thing as if you do that too much to somebody, they will get so emotionally irritable because they are not feeling themselves properly. This is exactly what she is doing to her husband. She is pretending to be a victim. She's acting like a victim, but she is not seeing her wrongdoings as usual. Her husband has every right to feel the way he does. You did some fucked up things to your husband, you hid some fucked up things from your husband, and then you make excuses about it. But the point being is that you did hide a bunch of stuff from your husband, and he is not over that yet. When somebody really hides something, and you don't tell them, and they end up finding it from another source because you weren't real enough, like you claim to be a real woman, you weren't real enough to tell him. And because he had to find out the hard way, now he has trust issues with you. And he has every right to have trust issues with you. Quite frankly, anybody in their right, healthy mind would know that and understand that. Speak about your husband in the public eye, pushing him under the bus as if he's the target, as if he's the problem, when you're literally a huge part of the problem. The fact that she's literally, like, waiting for approval from her chat. Do you see how, like, focused she is on the chat, waiting for any type of fuel from somebody, waiting for any type of approval from anybody? It's like she's really diligently, like, looking at the screen, waiting for something. It's actually really sad. And it's even more sad at the fact that she's fucking calling her husband a tweaker in public. Like, she's literally okay with blasting in literally everybody, so everybody knows. Everybody hears her. She's okay with blasting, oh, he's a tweaker, and calling him names and stuff. Like, what kind of disrespect is that? Like, why would you do that to your husband? Whether he's done stuff or not, like, why the fuck would you blast your husband like that? I could literally never do that to my husband. I am too in love with him to do that. A little life lesson: once you do damage to your marriage, it's your responsibility to face that and do better as a person. Not do this all over again. It's a vicious fucking cycle of toxicity, and for some reason, you never see yourself as the fucking person that's doing a lot of damage. You always see other people as the problem and not yourself. It's time to literally grow up and face the truth. The fact that she's literally, like, waiting for approval from her chat. Do you see how, like, focused she is on the chat, waiting for any type of fuel from somebody, waiting for any type of approval from anybody? It's like she's really diligently, like, looking at the screen, waiting for something. It's actually really sad. And it's even more sad at the fact that she's fucking calling her husband a tweaker in public. Like, she's literally okay with blasting in literally everybody, so everybody knows. Everybody hears her. She's okay with blasting, oh, he's a tweaker, and calling him names and stuff. Like, what kind of disrespect is that? Like, why would you do that to your husband? Whether he's done stuff or not, like, why the fuck would you blast your husband like that? I could literally never do that to my husband. I am too in love with him to do that. A little life lesson: once you do damage to your marriage, it's your responsibility to face that and do better as a person. Not do this all over again. It's a vicious fucking cycle of toxicity, and for some reason, you never see yourself as the fucking person that's doing a lot of damage. You always see other people as the problem and not yourself. It's time to literally grow up and face the truth. And also, he might think that I hate him, but I don't. You treat him like you do. Part of being a wife is validating your husband when they talk to you, when they vent, when they tell you how you make them feel. This chick did the same shit to her mod. The mod literally wrote in another vlog, or whatever you want to call it, another page venting to other people about it, and she just happened to find it and read it on her live. This mod read that she was going through shit and Ashley did not check up on her once, you know, as per usual. And instead of Ashley really acknowledging it, apologizing, and literally just, like, hitting this girl up and really being a better friend and stuff, this mod called her a fake person. Nothing more, just a fake person. Wasn't disrespectful or anything. And what does Ashley come back with? You're fake. You a fake ass hoe. Literally in front of everybody. That's, like, degrading in a sense. She's doing the same shit to her husband. Oh, he thinks I hate him and I have no idea why. It's because you invalidate people. You don't show that you love them properly. You don't fucking show them that you care. You expect them to just know. You do the very bare minimum, below the bare minimum, and you expect people to just know you love them and care about them. That is not how real love works, dude. She's doing it all wrong, and yet she's wondering what the hell the problem is. The same fucking behavior. And yet people are excusing her? Excusing her how? Excusing her why? Would you do the same shit to a friend? Would you do the same shit to somebody who's doing it to you? Or would you even care to speak up about it? Probably not. She does this shit to literally everybody. Never takes accountability for her part or anything. It's always them. Being her supporter for 2 years, I'm literally, like, shocked that I didn't leave sooner. And it's literally, like, I feel like I'm talking about an abusive relationship. Because it's like you leave and then you see a person for who they truly are.